Guess I'm live. Adding bird. If they accept me. We'll try again. Is that in you? I added you. Adding bird. I really don't know what's going on with the internet. Yes, I saw your post. If anyone would like to join the conversation, jump right in. Call me on this Facebook Live. I'm going to talk about some important news uh, in the works with ImBullyFree. Then afterwards, I will talk about my acting career and what I've been up to. So if Buck Collier is online, I can like uh, maybe go live with him. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me live. We can chat together. So, but the three main topics um, of this week's Facebook Live talking about the radio network for this Friday, and then the McDonald's Children's Festival for this weekend, then uh, teens, kids helping teens helping kids. So those are the three main things. Then after that, I'll be talking about Telemundo, the sitcom. So let's see what Bud's up to.
Hey, what's up, my brother?
Yay, he's online.
Hey, we made it.
It
Hey.
worked. All right, so Bud, let me talk because I'm gonna hold on a second. I'll tell you what. So guys, my name is Evan George Rosaris. I am a keynote speaker and advocate for this nonprofit organization called ImBullyFree.org with Bully Bear. So the three main things I'm going to be talking about today It's an opportunity that we got for Friday, and the biggest, largest children's festival for this weekend. Then after that, I'll be talking about uh, this thing that's happening in Brownsville. It's called uh, uh, Team Helping Kids. So those are my three main topics. So Bud will tell you about uh, about this weekend. I'll be talking about the radio thing for Friday, and then Bud will talk about the children's festival for this weekend, and I will be talking about Telemundo and stuff like that. So first off, let's talk about the kids festival, starting with Bud.
What? Say that again. You blacked out. The
Can you
kids
hear me?
festival? Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I on to talk about the kids festival?
Yeah, go ahead. It's your turn.
So, uh, Cara, I see that you left me a note. I'm trying to get there Saturday. Everyone is canceled on me that was going with me. Well, we only need you there. Bring your signage because she runs the Isaac Suicide Foundation. I'm not sure the exact word. There's so many groups that we work with. But the Kids Festival is going to be downtown Houston at City Hall, and it's from like 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And we are on stage at 4 o'clock. And who's coming with us, Evan?
Brenda from the Voice.
Brenda Abera. She tried out for The Voice. She's been singing with us. This will be her third year. This is our fourth year going to this event. And then we've got Judy Jones, and she sang with George Strait before and Willie Nelson. And so she's going to come down from Galveston or come up from Galveston and do some singing. And then Evan's going to be there talking about what happened to him. And Cara's going to be there. But during this time period, we just hang out at the tent, talk to kids. Bully Bear's going to be there. And the big thing is each year we probably find 2 or 3 kids that need our help at this event. So there's going to be 60,000 people or more. McDonald's has an area. So the Kids Directory is that magazine in Houston where you go add ads and talk about your organization, schools and things of this nature. Let's see, I had a hard time driving the distance by myself. Okay, so we'll work on that, Carl. And so this is our fourth year. I'm reading people's posts as we're talking. Hi, Mr. Murphy. Lionel Vasquez is online watching. All these guys, but each year we go down and we talk 30 minutes and we're on the stage and there's all kinds of different activities. And we also, you drop by the Kids Directory tent and get one of our bags that's got information about ImBullyFree. But what ImBullyFree does is if there's hi Ashley Moore, how you doing? If there's a serious incident
Actually,
with your child, we advocate for you, just like Marcus. Linda Guerrero and William Qualls are the grandparents of Marcus. Remember what we did for him, Evan? We made videos for him. They made bracelets, and there was a group that sent him over 1,000 letters. And what we do is we give the kids some hope and show them that they're not alone. And where was our last event, Evan? Is it Lake Olympia?
I'm gonna be talking. So even though Bud Collier talked about the Children's Festival, I'm gonna be talking about the same exact thing. If
Oh,
you have seen, hold on a second, Bud. If you have seen a famous actor, um, if you've seen Coco on television, his real name is Anthony, but his character name is Miguel. If you've seen him as a cartoon, he's not a cartoon. He's an animated character on Coco. So he's a main actor. He's gonna be on. He's gonna be at McDonald's Children's Festival this year. So that's pretty cool. If people have seen Coco, the award-winning film, so he's gonna be signing autographs and all that great stuff. He's a young kid, but he got nominated for SAG Award and the Oscars. So that's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome. So, what are you going to be doing at the event Saturday and Sunday?
So Saturday, for myself, with ImBullyFree, I you know there's a lot of people around the world, like like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. People tell me that I should meet him because he's inspirational, The Rock. And but not only that, The Rock believes in people's dreams and goals, but people see that in me as an advocate, and I'm an actor as well. So it's and that's what I'm gonna do this weekend, um, at the McDonald's Children's Festival, is to uh, talk about what's going on in today's society. People need to know how to protect themselves from getting hurt, and what they need to fix. Can you hear me?
I'm listening. You're getting comments. Hello, Karen, Miss Strong. We've helped her family before in the past, and working with their children when they're getting bullied. But
Uh,
as the statistics, there's 160,000 kids per day that are afraid to go to school because of either a bully at school or a teacher or something that they're afraid to go to school. And then the sad statistic is, like Kara works with on the bully and suicide, is that we have over 4,000 children that commit suicide under the age of. I'm reading what Kara. If I'm able to go, would you like for me? Kara wrote a note, but these children that commit suicide, over half are related to suicide because of bullying at school, statistically. So, hi, Mr. Torres. How you doing, brother? Uh, where is this going to be? Saturday, the one we're talking about at the Kids Festival at downtown Houston at City Hall on the 7th and 8th. I'm reading notes too at the same time. I'm terrible at this, Evan. Are you reading them too?
yeah,
So,
I'm here.
so
Um,
if y'all have any
let's see.
questions, we'll answer those as we
So
go on
the
and to talk
McDonald's
about this
Children's
event.
Festival is going to
So,
be
Warwick,
on the Houston Children's Festival.com.
yeah, she's got it. So, where are
You
we
got it,
going
bud?
tomorrow, Mister Ev? Yeah, where are we going tomorrow or Friday?
Uh, Friday is okay. I got some great news. Earlier, when I was in downtown Houston, I was hanging out with a friend. Um, I got a message on my Instagram, direct message from my friend Michael. Michael is an actor and he's a radio host for this radio station called uh, Radio Network. And I got an opportunity to talk about advocating and what's going on in today's society over the radio with Mr. Bud Collier. So
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna
cool.
go into
So,
the studio and talk
we'll be
about,
on for about
yeah.
So we'll be on for about 10 minutes talking about Evan. And so a couple of weeks ago, we were at Lake Olympia and we did 3 shows, and we probably saw close to 3,000 kids and students and uh, teachers and everybody out there, didn't we, Evan? And our show that week
Yes, we
was
have.
about cyberbullying. And yeah, and Maureen Moloch and Senator Mendez from San Antonio. They have oh, what's the name of her foundation, Evan?
Uh, Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
The one
What's the question?
the Maureen Moloch, the David's Law. Yeah, so she has David's Law and has a foundation, and that's the new
Oh,
cyberbullying law where it's against the law to cyberbully your child. And we got involved with that. We went to the Senate hearings and supported Maureen, and it's a great law because it does give the kids some protection when they're getting cyberbullied. So as we talk about different things and in relation to that's what our whole David Legacy. Thank you, Cara. And the big thing about David's law is it does protect kids. And we spent three different groups of kids talking about this because at the age of in the sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, that's when they first start getting their phones. We had an incident here in Santa Fe where some kids were sent nude pictures of minors, right? And everybody was laughing at that at when we were talking about it. But see, if they catch you, and even though you didn't, and you resend those pictures, that's against the law. That can ruin your life. So, hi, Sean Rivas. How's everything? You remember him?
Yep.
Evan, you still there?
I kind of agree with
So that's
Sean
what we've
Rivias.
been
Hey,
doing.
Sean, what's up?
We got
Hey,
Tommy Johnson. Oh, go ahead.
hey guys, by the way, every Wednesday night from 10 p.m. to 10:59 p.m., we talk about topics about anti-bullying awareness. So if you guys want to hop in and jump in and join the conversation, you're more than welcome to, right, bud?
Yes. Oh,
Right,
real
bud?
quick while I'm jumping in. Yes. Tommy Johnson's from Alaska. He's one of my good buddies when I was stationed at Holloman. He's a veteran, and we're good. And he lives up in Alaska watching us tonight, Evan. And Kara's foundation, again, is Isaac Foundation for Suicide Prevention and Awareness. So she does a lot with,
I'm so proud of
especially
you,
for the
Kara.
children.
Awesome.
So she's going to try to make the thing Saturday. And Tommy Johnson does a lot of reposts for us up in Alaska and helps us. So he's one of our good advocates. He's a
And
big,
by the way,
yeah. Go ahead,
and
Evan.
by the way, ImBullyFree, it's a big organization, been around for a long time, created by CEO Buck Collier. Buck Collier has a great heart. You guys like I'm too speechless to talk with my own words, but Bud, his daughter, Bud knows everything than I do, but uh, Bud would like to. Bud goes to schools, uh, puts on the events. Uh, if it's at a school or if it's at a big festival or anywhere we go, we're gonna reach out to people. But Bud Collier's daughter, got bullied, and Bud will share that with you guys.
Yeah.
How he
Well,
started.
my daughter was biracial, and a lot of times that causes problems. And she was heavy, and she had a cleft lip, so she had a big scar on her lip. So she got bullied through most of her life because of those reasons. Now, once I start bullying a child, and I call it taking your mojo away, then she became a bully. Well, later on in life, we don't know really what happened, but in her 20s, she was murdered by somebody. Got stabbed over 100 times at Fort Bragg, and she was with her mother at that point
Yeah.
on Christmas Day. Her mother found her stabbed over 100 times. They never found the killer. So this is one of the reasons that we have ImBullyFree, to show that, uh, things can happen in your life. Happened to my daughter. It was a very, very, very sad time for us. And, so we don't want any other kids to be hurt because of that. Hi, Skylar Cavetta. She's from Texas City. Skylar's been one of our advocates for years, and she's
Hi,
been Bully
Skylar.
Bear before. She's been Bully Bear, and she was bullied really bad down in Texas City. She's homeschooled now because of that, and nobody really did anything about it. So what we did with Skylar is we helped her get some self-esteem, showed her that we love her. She did a couple of events with us. Remember, she was on Telemundo. This was after what was that young Skylar? Who was that young lady from Texas City that committed suicide? Vilar. Her last name was Vilar.
David. Oh, David's all right, bud. David
Oh,
from
there's David.
TKO.
Yeah. Hi, David. How are you doing, brother? David's coming up from the Valley Saturday to be on stage with us. So he's one of our new guys that's been working. So I'm down in San Antonio. Oh yeah, Brandy Vila was the girl from Texas City that that committed suicide in front of her parents. And at that point, there was really nothing there was really no laws that anybody really broke. Michael Amos, he was one of the guys that I was stationed with at Holloman. And we're getting a lot of guys on the show tonight, Evan.
This
Really
is
good.
awesome. I like this.
Michael, how
So,
you
guys,
doing, brother?
every Wednesday night, from 10 to 10:59, we will talk about different topics, and you guys more than welcome to jump in the conversation. Um, we more likely will love to talk to you, right, bud?
Right. And we're always, yeah, as this grows, and I don't know if everybody really knows Evan's background, but can I tell a little bit about that?
Go ahead.
Well, Evan and I met in 2013, wasn't it, at a fun walk
Yeah, we met at
at a
the fun
church.
walk.
We're there, and
Yes, yeah.
so I didn't know who really Evan was, but we met on a radio show that we used to have called Bully Survival, and me and Lisa Wilson used to have it every week. So Evan's talking about what happened to him and how he was cyberbullied really bad from a YouTube video. Won't go into a lot of detail, but this was right when you were talking about becoming an actor, right? Seriously becoming an
Yes.
actor. So he comes down and Rocky Long, T. Ron Hicks. We had a huge crowd, and we did a little fun walk around the church here in Clear Lake. So Evan gets up and he's talking about bullying and what happened to him and who are the rappers, Evan? Who were the rappers? The kids from
Can you hear me?
Dallas. Are you
Yeah, I'm here.
fading?
So the rappers were yeah, I'm here. The name of the rappers were called Royal Connection.
Yeah, yeah. And
Royal
they
Connection.
played they played a couple of songs. So Evan did his first speech. I think that was your first anti-bully speech, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah. So uh, he's reading off the cards and doing a great job. But then so we kind of met and I said, Judy Jones is going to be singing Saturday and Sunday. She used to sing with George Strait, Willie Nelson, and she sang with me one night, so I'm going to put me up there. So Judy is a PhD psychologist, and she's done a lot with the kids. So did I lose you?
I'm
Okay, you're
here.
back. So Judy Jones is going to be singing, and so as we're all over the page with our little group. So back to Evan. So our next big event was with Duck Dynasty, right? We did
Yeah.
a couple of little things. So we did a softball game for the veterans, for Lone Survivor. In fact, I'm wearing a Lone Survivor T-shirt tonight. That's with Marcus Luttrell in that group. And so Evan was Bully Bear, and we talked to a lot of people. And so he met a lot of stars, and so we kept hanging out. So I would say between now and 2013, we've seen over 500,000 kids.
Tommy
Oh,
says,
Tommy Johnson's going on.
Evan,
Yeah,
bud, I
he's got to go
apologize
to bed.
for. It's okay, Tommy.
Well, we love you, Tommy. We'll have a beer next time I see you. Me and Tommy used to play golf together a lot. He's a good golfer when we were at Holloman there in New Mexico. So we love you, brother. Thanks for watching. So back to Evan. So I've watched Evan grow so tremendously. And you remember in 2013, he was just talking about being an actor. He really hadn't done much, right? Is that not correct?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
So so the big thing that he just finished up his second season of Ozark with Jason Bateman and Laura Linney, and he plays Tuck. Last year he was in 6 episodes, and this year he's in about the same, right?
About the same. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
about the same many. But I know I can't tell you the end of the season, but they didn't kill him off, right? And Ozark is great, is really becoming a
Oh,
major TV show. Read that one to me. My daughter is being bullied. Being this
so
is
hey, Bob.
Karen. Yeah, are we reading this? Yeah, we
Yeah,
getting a text.
I saw it too. My daughter's
You want
been
me to read it where
bullied.
everybody
They
can hear it?
open schools. I can read it. My daughter is being bullied. They open for transfers today. They adjusted a move to for my daughter. I told them no, that our district has a zero tolerance for bullying, and they need to stop. I can't see the whole conversation. Hold on. Uh, uh, uh. I'm not stepping back. I will be the difference in the bullying in our district. Thank you, bud, for all you do. And this was from Karen.
Yeah.
Her name's Karen.
Karen, you live up in Cypress or Spring, right? Are you still text me? Yeah. And I think I did a bully audit on that school
Yeah.
and showed her a lot of the things that they should be doing by law. That's another thing that I do. When I worked at NASA, I was an auditor and how we would make food, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, Cypress area. So just north of Houston in that area. So she's got that audit and she already knows what they should be doing. And as a parent, when you know what they should be doing by law, then that gives you a better chance to uh, advocate for your kids when you know what they should be doing. So Kara said, I hate they want to transfer the victim, not the bully. Keep fighting, hun. We moved schools and towns for my son and still lost him to suicide, which was Isaac. And every day we're so sorry for your loss, Kara. And she's got her foundation for Isaac. And she's all over the place talking to Ashley Moore said Spring area. So one of the big things that we do every year is we go to the state capitol, and we are on the steps, and thousands of people are walking by, and we have a podium, and we bring speakers up to talk about their life history, and who was the little guy that was burnt down in Caden?
Oh,
Was that his
Caleb.
name? Yeah, he was
Was it
burnt really
Caleb?
bad on purpose. Yeah, Caleb or Caden.
I think so.
I'm terrible on name. Kayden, Caden. And so he was from Kerrville. He came up
Okay.
and talked about what happened to him, and he forgave his bully what happened to him. So with back to Kara, or but back to that event. I'm reading these texts as we go. Uh, you know, all the parents that had issues with their kids where they were bullied and where their kid had committed suicide, they got to speak publicly about it. And I I think that that's a good healing process for us all. T-Ron was there, Senator Mendez, and Maureen Moloch, her
Soon,
group,
man.
David's Legacy. Evan talked, and that young lady that was bullied so bad, beautiful little blonde-headed girl. I see her face and her name, but
Oh,
unless I and she supports ImBullyFree, but she was
I forget
there,
her name.
and so Karen just did
Yeah, I'm
another
sorry. Can you
post
hear me?
saying, "Oh, I'm not stopping."
Yeah.
Yeah, and Karen is one of
You
those parents.
you
You know,
there?
as we talk to parents where their child's getting,
Hello?
yeah, I'm
Oh,
still here. Can you hear me? You still there? Are we getting a bad connection?
uh,
You
yeah, I
still
can
there,
hear.
Evan? So
Yes. Can you hear
Karen
me?
is that mama bear that
No,
is
I
not
can hear
going
you.
away. You can't?
Yes. Yep.
And there's David James, Peyton Hart's project. You remember David? Evan, you remember
David.
David James?
I know David.
Carol,
He's
yeah.
cool.
Well, David was there, and his son, David's actually a
I
coach
remember
teacher,
David James.
and that's a long story. So we've interviewed him a lot, and yeah.
Yeah.
You still there,
So
Evan? Did I lose you?
I actually do.
Jessica
I have a lot.
Fuentes is
I haven't
watching. Hi,
given away
Jessica.
yet. I'm still looking for the
Yeah,
white. Uh, yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. So, you know, the biggie with these parents that we're working with, we and ImBullyFree, we give them hope. That's what, because they're not alone, and I work with them tirelessly on what what the requirements are. Hey, Mr. Garcia, how you doing, brother? And he's from up around the Amarillo area, and we did a big event up there with his kids. He's and Bonzo, how you doing, Mom? We're doing good. Thanks for watching. So we went up and did
So
radio
I
shows
have a
up in his
topic.
area,
I
and
have a topic.
yeah,
I I also want to talk about this thing. It's really huge. The end of April. I will be talking about this thing that's happening on April 26th. It's up in Brownsville. It's called Teens Helping Kids. Teens Helping Kids. It's like a uh sports thing. Having an actor coming to this event. Is that right, bud?
yeah. You're going to be one of the few actors.
Right?
Most of
I
them
don't
are
know.
sporting stars, and Walt Garrison. There have been some big heavy hitters down there. So Chris is running this thing for the city of Brownsville, and it's a big fundraiser for their kids programs. So they're flying Evan down, and he's going to be a keynote speaker at the event, talking about what we do at ImBullyFree. Cool. You still there? Evan, you still there?
Do you hear me? Yep. I'm here.
Yeah. Can I get a oh Hannah, my daughter involved with yeah. Good night.
Good night.
There's my little niece from New York. And was it your birthday today, girl? Miss Sherman? Chrissy? She's my
Whose,
I'm her uncle.
whose birthday is it?
Uncle Boudreaux. Huh?
Whose birthday, bud? Whose birthday is it?
I think it was Chris. Sherman. My
Chris,
Miss Hyde Sherman. Oh, Saturday, it's her birthday.
it's Chris.
And are you going to be? Yeah,
Chris, right?
see, yeah.
What's
Christian
your name?
Hyde Sherman. We call her, but she's my niece. I'm her uncle. So she's up in New York. My sister lives up there. So her mother is Vicky Hyde.
So,
So she's been advocating for us for a lot of years.
so,
She does
so
a
her,
lot of repo. Yes.
so, Vicky is the Vicky's birthday. Your sister?
You know,
Right?
it's her daughter.
It's her birthday,
Yeah.
Vicky.
We call her Chris. Yeah, Chris. Well,
Chris.
just say, yeah. See, Hyde Sherman, that name there, that's my niece. I can't tell you how old she's going to be.
Okay.
And and Hannah is Isaac's little sister. She's 13. Is she getting bullied, Kara, or is it her birthday?
Yeah.
I love our show because we can do whatever we want to on it. And we had,
Who?
so, yeah.
Hannah's is Isaac little sister. She's 13.
So, hi,
Hey, he just
Evan. I'm
turned
turning
40.
40
Oh, Kristen,
Saturday.
happy birthday to you. Happy
You,
birthday.
happy birthday to you.
Hey, bud, sing happy birthday.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, ready?
One,
Happy
two, three.
birthday. Okay. Happy
Happy
birthday to
to
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday, dear
birthday, dear
Kristen.
Sissy. Happy birthday to you. And, she watches
Happy
Ozark.
birthday. Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And
Thank
I
you,
and I
Kristen.
haven't told her, all the
Chuck
series
loves
two
you.
yet. I've So, she's going to be.
So
So
happy
here's
birthday,
another one.
Kristen. Enjoy it.
All right, back to Michael. He's getting ready to go to sleep. You're getting old man. Thanks for all your being in the military, brother. Miss you guys. Don't let anybody know what we did at Holloman. That was pretty wild days back then. But thanks for all you've been doing for ImBullyFree. Back to Cara. Her daughter is going to be part of.
Yeah, it's the internet. Anyway,
Yeah.
so and then also
Is it
I
your
want to
turn?
talk. Do you hear me? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? All right. So I want to talk
Mm-hmm.
about this opportunity in a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks, I will be on Telemundo, uh, the Spanish TV sitcom. I got an opportunity through Miss Crystal Martinez. So Crystal surprised me with a interview with Telemundo. So I'm pretty excited about that. Uh, they just I didn't know anything about it until they surprised me with an interview. So um, Crystal's gonna translate uh, in Spanish, and I will speak English uh, during the my time
Oh, cool.
frame on Telemundo. So I'm pretty excited about Telemundo. Uh, give Telemundo a like on their page, like their page, because they are gonna be interviewing me in April. So I don't know the actual day or the date. So, but it's gonna be in April. So, uh, this is why you gotta follow us on Instagram on the I'm Bully Free Instagram page, I'm Bully Free Facebook page, my page. Add us because I always keep people updated on stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and so do you speak a Spanish, Evan?
Oh, Piquito, Piquito,
Poquito. Muy bien,
Piquito. Me.
gracias. Yeah, Mr. Strickland, how you doing, brother? Another veteran that's out there watching. So we got
So,
this is almost a veteran show tonight.
yeah,
Vicky Culp, how you doing? I think Vicky's from Arkansas. So we haven't had
awesome.
any international guys. Everybody say a quick prayer for Mr. Michael Hill. He's overseas working. Remember Big
Ooh,
Mike?
yeah, I know, Mike.
So
I
he's
pray for you,
overseas.
Mike.
If you're watching, brother, we're praying for you. He does contract work protecting us from the bad guys overseas. He should be coming back in April, but we're waiting for him. He's on our board of directors. He's our security guy. Michael's what, 6'5". He's a big man. That's why he's our security guy. But he's been with me since ImBullyFree since we first opened, and he's in
He
and out of.
protects bully.
Huh? Yeah,
He
he's a good protector.
he protects Bully Bear and Sup.
Yeah, he's so tall. He's so. Where's Christopher tonight?
He's taking a big nap.
He is.
He's been with. He's been with. Actually, I'll probably have to show you guys later because it's on my phone. It's on. Uh, Tony did a voiceover. My friend Tony Hogue did a voiceover with Christopher. It was hilarious. I liked him doing the voiceover for Christopher. Made me laugh.
Evan, do you have any more acting scenes coming up? Any
Uh,
auditions or anything that you can talk about?
I haven't heard anything lately. No, I'm still waiting for Ozark. Uh, I don't know any updates on that, but as soon as I know something, I will be posting on updating on my timeline on Facebook.
Hi, Alta. Alta's from Arkansas. She's one of Mommy's good friends, Mommy Jeannie.
Kara? Oh, wait a second.
Oh.
Who's? Oh, it's Kara. Okay, Kara. My husband needs to do that. Uh, Kara.
And did you see Alta on there? Say hi to Alta.
Hi,
She
Alta.
watches. She watches you on Ozark, but she's one of
Thank you.
Jeannie's really good friends. She's a very, very brave woman. Done a lot for her kids, and we won't go into it. But I thank you for everything you've been doing for your family, Alta. Very proud of you, young lady.
And so, by the way, if you guys missed this live Facebook live thing, I will be posting this on YouTube so people can hear me and Bud talk about this whole show that we did tonight. So, but we have a couple of more minutes to talk. This thing ends at 10:59, so at least you get to hear from me and Bud what's going on with ImBullyFree because guys, not only that, McDonald's Children's Festival is huge. Like 2 years ago, when I was in a car accident, I I felt really bad. I couldn't go to the
But we
children's
sent
festival.
you a message live, even though you're in a hospital. Oh yeah, let's not forget Matt, Mr. Yoakum. He's a veteran, another veteran, ex-cop, military, and good man. So, how long did
So
it take you to recover from your accident?
it took a while, about 2 months.
Yeah, you were in the hospital for a long time. Remember, I brought Bully Bear down to see you.
I remember that.
You remember that? Well, you were on a lot of medications back then, because didn't it break your jaw?
The car, I hit my
You
mouth on
got
the.
you got T-boned, right?
We got T-boned, and yeah, we got T-boned by a car. It smashed my face, but my friend got it worse than I did. But he's getting a lot better, by the way. He's been working out, eating healthy, just doing a lot. David Romo is a warrior. He's a hero and a warrior. He's strong. Yep. So, nothing is, I'm never going to give up because I'm going to keep on doing what I love. It's in my heart.
I know. Well, Kara, every day we pray for you. I know you've been sick and you got a lot on your plate. And if you can't make it Saturday, we'll still make a note about Isaac's Foundation. And, because we know that you're there for us all the time for all the kids. She does so much for the kids, talking to them and advocating for them. And yeah, you know what we really do is we have about 7 or 8 groups that we're working with all over the country. It's just not unbully free.
Hannah's more than welcome to help out. Wait, teen helping kids. Oh, talk to Bud about that. That's not my. I'm just happy to be going.
And seeing if Hannah can help. Is that the thing down in Brownsville?
Yeah, teens helping kids up in Brownsville. That's the name of the website, teenhelpingkids.com. And they
Also,
also have a Facebook page too. What?
I, well, I'm just talking. There's a little delay here. And what time is it, Mr. Evan? We got about 5 minutes
Uh,
left.
yeah. So it's 10:44. So we can talk a little more. So
Yeah.
the show ends at 10:59.
But I just wrote another book. We got the two children's books. And what's the one you're in?
It's called Go Team.
Go Team, yeah. So
Actually,
Evan's a character in the
let me
book.
go. Let me go get the book so I can
Okay,
show people. Hold on.
yeah. So Evan's a character in the book, and we give a lot of those away.
Hold on a
And I
second.
just wrote another book. It's called The Fight of Your Life, and it's about bully information. When we're working with parents, we talk about the 8 or 9 things that you should be trying to do to advocate for your kids. And then how we sit there, and it gives you some guidelines on what you should try to do. And it talks about, when you get on TV, sometimes that uh, the schools or the other kids retaliate. So hi David Grant, how you doing, brother? There it is. Evan's back. Go team.
Go Team. And it's a
Open it
really
up.
cool book. So
Open
get it
it
on
up.
Amazon.
Okay. All right. Call me tomorrow, Cara. Now open it up to where you and Katie are. The first page. Yeah. So Evan, it talks about him being an actor, and Katie is a Paralympian. She worked with me in the military twice and at NASA, and she had some issues and she was partially paralyzed and she started throwing the disc. So she has like 20 gold medals. So she's in the book and she's in a wheelchair and she wants to be a cheerleader, and they make fun of her. And at the end, uh, she becomes a cheerleader. Evans keeps dropping the football, and his thing, he never quits. So he catches the winning pass. But at the end of this book is about never give up, right? Right, Evan? And
Never
that's
give
one of
up.
the what
And
do
that's
you
go ahead, bud. Sorry.
there's
Go ahead.
Mr. Sean, how you doing, brother? There's another great guy, right? Can you see the I'll get back to you in a minute, Sean. Uh, but so Evan's in this book, and but every time we finish a show or go talk to the special education children, what do we tell them, Evan? Never give up.
I tell the children not to give up because we all want what you have, but we don't. But we have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in our mind, our words, our heart, nothing else. Because when people bring you down, that that's their problem, not ours. We have to love ourselves. We have to love who we are, and that's that's what I talk about in my presentations. Is that can't surrender. You can't give up. You can't. You just can't. You can't give up. You can't never say that you're not important because you are. You are important. And you gotta share that with people because it tells you what life is about. Life is perfect. We only have one life. And we have to love that. We have to love it.
Evan, can you see that bottom young man, Mr. Moroni?
Let's
See
see.
him?
Hold on. No, I don't see him. Oh wait. Carrot? Oh, I don't
I'll
see him.
tell you. Well, he's watching, and I think Sean weighed like close to 600 pounds. And
So
but yeah, go ahead, Evan. Keep talking. We'll talk about Sean. Hi, Miss April Clark. We're sending your son a book pretty soon. Evan's going to sign it Saturday for you. Go ahead.
do you have books, by the way?
I think
Do you
I
have
got
any?
some.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, Bully Bear stole my cards, so uh, I love Bully
Where are
Bear,
your
but
cards?
Bully
What
Bear has
happened?
it in his
Oh,
in his
oh,
home.
it's in the bag.
Yeah, in his home. Yep. He stole my cards.
Oh, there's all the people from Virginia's watching us now. April and
Oh,
Betsy. They're all related to me. I'm their uncle, cousin, or something like that.
hi,
So
cousins. Hi.
April, what's your son's name? I'm terrible on names. Well, we're sending him a book,
Yeah.
and Evan, I didn't have any the other day when we did our event,
Hi, April.
and so they watch you. Yeah, it's Will. So we're going to be signing a book for him and sending it to him, and they all watch you on Ozark, young man. And but back to but back to Mr. Moroni. He weighed 600 pounds, had a lot of health problems, and he has a radio show that he does, Teens Against Bullying, I think it is, and so he started working out. He's lost over 100 and some pounds, and I'm always on the watching his videos and telling him never give up. So he's losing weight because if he doesn't, he's going to die because
All right.
600 pounds is a big guy, and so he's always in the gym working out and showing his videos. And I don't know, have you been on his anti-bully show?
What's the name of it?
Teens Against Bullying. We'll get you hooked up with him to get on his show. He's been doing anti-bullying since before I got started. That's how we met. So I've been on his show a few times. He's another good advocate because he sees lots of kids. Cool. Are we almost out
Uh,
of time?
no, we got 5 to 10 minutes left.
Okay.
So, like, and I was gonna say something too, is that this Friday, whenever we go onto the radio, all we're gonna talk about is what we do as an organization because people need to know what we do. Just always reach out to us, and that's what we're gonna talk about. And talk about the McDonald's Children's Festival for this weekend, and talk about what we're gonna do when we get to the kids directory stage, and just talk about uh, the importance. But this festival is really about McDonald's. But Brownsville is a totally different event. Um, but it's gonna be a great fun. I'm April. It's gonna be a great month. I feel it in my bones. Be it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. Right, bud?
Yes, I'm typing some.
What's up?
We're in Galveston again.
You're in Galveston.
Yeah, when mommy gets a little bit better, we're gonna bring you down. And she's still
But
in a lot of pain.
it's up with you. Sup?
Nope, he's back home.
Oh man, he's taking a nap.
Sup is a character that we're working with, and he's Hispanic, so his name is Stand Up Puppet. What's up?
What's up? And Christopher, my puppet goes, "Hey guys, my name is Christopher. I'm gonna show you what's going on in today's society and never give up." That's my voiceover for Christopher. So I'm actually the voiceover for Christopher.
Well, I just posted my number on there if you need any anti-bullying help
Yeah.
as you
So
get
this is
toward. Oh, Brian Edwards. We were stationed together at Holloman, and it was so funny. I was working with his daughter. She was getting bullied on a bus, right? And Michelle's her mother. So we're talking, and I had no idea that Brian was her husband, Alexi's father, and we were stationed together at Holloman years ago. So I'm helping this family along, and it's amazing. So what they did with her is that they sent Lexi to karate school, and now she's about a black belt. She's been doing this for about 2 years or longer. So, and that's another avenue for your child is teach them to defend themselves. I
yes.
believe in that. And once they learn how to defend themselves, then they don't have to fight anymore because and if you've got a good sensei, they'll keep you from doing that. And it's Krav Maga guys, Trey God, what's Trey's last name? We've worked with his group down in Houston. That's another fighting system. Trey, God darn it, I mean, I'm terrible on names, but they've performed at the Kids Directory again. So we love you, Mr. Brian Edwards. We're gonna have to get together and have a Cerveza someday. And but I've seen Lexi grow tremendously, but she was getting bullied on a bus. And Mama Bear, which is Michelle, she went down there every day and advocated for a child, and that's was basically one of our first cases. That's been a lot of years. So we've seen that little girl, Alexis, grow up to be a beautiful little girl, and that's a very good family. And say something, Mr. Brian, if you're still on, if you're still watching. Are
Yeah,
we
I'll
about
say,
out of time? We out of
um,
time, brother?
no, not yet. It's about
Okay.
you, not yet. So I was going to tell you to people out there, um, again, this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm Bully Free. Be at the McDonald's Children's Festival that comes every once a year. It doesn't come every day or every week. It comes once a year of April. So this weekend is gonna be huge. Not only that, uh, Anthony that plays that character Miguel in Coco is gonna be signing autographs. He's a young kid, great talented actor. Um, he's inspirational movie. If you've seen that Spanish movie Coco, that was in theaters. It got a SAG award. It got an Oscar. But that movie is inspirational. It helps you people to understand about what life is about. Is never giving up, and that's what Coco did. That's what Miguel did in Coco. So come out if you live in Houston. Come on out. It's gonna be fun. It's for all the families, all the kids, uh, all over Texas, all over Houston. I mean, all over the Houston surrounding areas. So come on out, enjoy the fun. Right,
It's a
bud?
good. Oh yeah, there's so much to do, and we're going to be on stage from 4 to 4:30, hanging out, and we our shows are live, so it's whatever we feel like doing. We call kids up and play with them, sing some songs, and the biggie as we go around, we walk around the areas and go to radio shows and things like that, don't we?
Yeah. So hey, bud,
No,
Saturday, what time? Tell the people what time Saturday?
4 o'clock each day.
4 o'clock each day. So don't
Yes,
forget.
Saturday and Sunday.
So it's
So,
gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
all right, well, it's time to sign off, little brother.
I love you, bud.
We love you guys. Love you guys, Miss April and Will and everybody there in Virginia. And so,
Oh,
love you,
and
brother.
by the way, before we log off, Bud Collier, his week is Wednesday from 10 to 11, and Bud can talk about whatever he wants to talk about. Because this show is kind of like my show because I invited Bud to come live, and Bud Collier will go live on Wednesday on his own, and I will hop in the comments.
What is your
And
YouTube page?
what
What's your YouTube page?
my
The
YouTube
name of
page,
it.
Seven Fallen Angels.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's my UIL.
Okay.
Seven Fallen Angels.
So, can you post that on when you post it up on YouTube and repost it to Facebook?
I can do that.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. And
so
we'll get more.
you also can search my full name too on YouTube. Just search Evan space George space my last name. So, and I'm all over YouTube. My acting wheels, and whenever I first got into acting, I used to be a photographer and a videographer, uh, uh, recording live music. I used to do that before I started even becoming an actor, but you can see that stuff, and then my acting stuff, you can see that too. So there's a lot of it.
All right.
And
We call this
yeah,
cut. Evan understands that. Cut. Love you, little brother. Be
All
good,
right, love
man.
you,
I'll see
bro.
you Friday.
See you
Friday,
Friday.
Saturday, and Sunday.
Yay!
God bless everybody, man. Great
Good night,
day.
everybody.
Good
Sleep
night.
tight.
I'm out of here, bro. Hoorah.
Hoo ha. Good night.
Tony G.